Welcome to the Investor Impact Power Talks with Vinney Chopra, where investors gather to share their insights and strategies in the world of multifamily, real estate, and beyond. Get ready to be inspired and equipped for your next level of success.
Hi friends, this is Vinney Chopra from here in Danville, California. And you might be saying, hey Vinney, what are these over here? You know, I wrote this book a few years back, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. It became top seller. I came from India with $7 in my pocket. It says 500 million. It's going to be 1 billion very soon, very soon. I'm right at about 850, 900 million. And then I'm ready for the next billion. Actually, you will see that happening, 2 billion in this book also. The other book I wrote, which has been a very big positivity, has been my life. Always, I've been married 43 years with 2 children, and the beauty is to be positive, the mindset that can take you to all the places in the world. And that's the book that also became big seller. My third book, Senior Assisted Living, is coming. So do yourself a favor, go ahead and click the link below to get free copies, audio copies of these books, even printed copies of these books. Printed means digital if you can't afford it, but I would highly recommend for you to get these or go to Amazon.com. Just go to Amazon. I got it in soft cover, in hardcover, in Kindle, in audio, also the Spanish version of this book also. So let's crush it, guys. I know you can be successful. I know you can do the kind of things that you want to do in life and have the streams of income and know how to really, educate yourself so that you could become a strong force in this world in real estate. I know you can. So take that step. Don't just be on the sideline. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your education. So we are recording. Let me go ahead and show. And I have a gift for everybody, by the way. Everybody that joins will come to know what the gift is. Let's go here, just like we always do, slideshow right from the start. Again, it's hope you're excited. Welcome to Vinney Chopra and Dave Mulvaney and teams, Inner Circle Mastermind. I hope, disclaimer, you come here every week, so you probably already know. It is for entertainment purposes only. We talk all kind of things over here, especially senior living and hotels and winery and manufacturing and how to raise money and then to be able to really put that money to good use to give great cash flows to investors. Again, it's not a legal, accounting, or investment advice at all. This webinar does not represent an offer to sell and all that. Please consult your attorney and so forth. Again, keep positivity, confidence, happiness, enthusiasm. And this is the one. Please take your phone out right now. You get a free book. Amazon has a free book offer. I can't believe it. So please, if you are in the car, if you are in there, you can go back, and it's, I think, good for a couple of days. So free book. Can you try that, Dave, for me and Franco? If you do get to your Amazon website, and are you able to get it free?
Which book, Vinney?
Oh, this is a Senior Living, Investing Made Easy, my latest book. And I was just talking to...
Oh, you're not showing your screen. That's why nobody saw that.
Oh my gosh, Vinney. What in the heck is going on? I've been talking about all these things without showing the screen. Please get your phone out and, scan it in the camera. It should take you to Amazon's site and you get the Senior Living Investing Made Easy for free. We put it down for $1.99. That's the cheapest they let me put it. But today and tomorrow, I was told it's for free. Anybody can take it for free over there, no cost. I hope you like that. Cool. Excellent. Awesome. Again, abundance mindset, all that. So we're going to go back to ourselves here. All right. So let's get into the rhythm. What's happening? What happened this week? Brother Ankur.
Oh my God, this week has been pretty awesome. We've been working on that winery deal.
Yes.
And we had some financing partnership. And we got to know some good news around some progress that's been made there. David, I don't know if you got to see the email yet or not, but we got a confirmation we are moving ahead with the USDA. So now we are on the train.
Oh, I love it. I love the
Yeah.
train. You got to board the train. Now the
Yeah.
train is going to leave the station. It's going to be slow, but then it's going to be catching steam. And it's the winery. Is that the one? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Overall,
And
if you want to just tell the people who are watching this, or if my team puts it onto the social media, this is a winery. You're buying the equipment in the winery plus the real estate. Is that what, Dave, you want to share?
Right, everything, equipment, real estate, the business, we're buying everything. So, yeah, it's a full acquisition of business as well as,
Operation.
we're actually buying the business. It's Encore, are they 18 years old, 20 years old?
yeah, exactly. So this business basically, there are two components to it, the business and the real estate. The business is the winery, which also includes the restaurant. It includes the winery itself, where they have a tasting room and everything. Obviously, they have the bottling of the wines, and they're producing a lot of the wines. But then there's also a tremendous amount of real estate. They have a massive acreage here in very close to, a pretty good location. Let's just say that in Washington, Vinny. And it's source, the wines are coming from
The
eastern,
grapes. The
you know,
grapes
the
are
grapes.
coming. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so the wine, that's one of the finest areas where wine is produced in Washington state.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, so the way the business operations are set up are pretty lean. So there's no like too much of like farming or anything that is happening
Oh,
over there,
nice.
right? So we got lucky there. That's what David and I were like really looking for. And so our goal there is to expand a little bit on the business side, but majorly on the hospitality side of the house,
Got
because
it.
we have like so much room and land to play with. And
So
so
could it be like bed and breakfast because restaurant is there? I think that'll be fantastic, especially in the vineyards. I know up in Napa Sonoma Valley, which is very close to where I live, 45 minutes away, it's expensive, $350 per night to $575 per night.
What's neat about this, Vinny, and this is this is the why. This, between the winery and the real estate, it's generating about 950,000 in net profit a year. If you took and looked at this as a real estate transaction, let's say at 950,000, even if you wanted to buy it at a 6 cap rate, you'd be looking at $15.8 million.
Correct. Correct.
We're under contract at $5 million with $500,000 of seller financing. There's $1 million of wine inventory in stock, all the equipment, everything. And what's amazing about this type, so it's a business that's for sale, but they're trying to sell it as a real estate, and the real estate investors look at it and go, "This is a one-tenant business. I don't want this." And then they don't look at it the same way. And so that's why we started to get exciting looking at these type of assets. And this is really going to cash flow. There's no reason our investors, we could easily pay a really solid, our pro forma shows, I hate to say it, like a 45% return to our investors.
Hey, underwriting, maybe, I don't know if please share. Why not? You have it under contract.
Yeah, we won't share it tonight because we'll share it with you.
Yeah, no worry. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Totally. So that's fantastic. That's really great. I know you're also looking at some businesses also, which is great. Franco, you tell me, brother, what's happening in your end of the game? Come on, get a contract and get a purchase going. You got to get it going, bro.
So I talked to Bo. There is one address that we do have going. I found some partners that want to flip it into a senior living. I have the address. I brought it up last time. They wanted to have it underwritten. I think you were talking about getting some deals underwritten today.
Yeah, I'm going to share mine. Is that okay? I wanted to let you take the stage. I promise you I'm going to underwrite mine. And I did write it and it looks damn good. Damn good. So I'll be sharing that. And
now, how do we go about underwriting ours? Like, do we send?
I'll show you. Anybody else wants to make comments? I know Brother Daryl is there. I think,
I,
Go ahead, Ankur.
I want to make a comment, Vinny, if I may. I know you updated that spreadsheet. I had a input over there, so that I
Guess
wanted to.
what? I found some problems myself because the totals went up to 13 row.
Hmm.
It had to go to 18 row. So I fixed it in my
Okay.
worksheet. And maybe there are some other things too that you could probably tell me, but I'd love to share. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and so one of the things I'm noticing because I was working on that underwriting on one of the assisted living. And
Okay.
so I looked through it, and what I noticed is obviously there were some predefined like rows in the underwriting, just like we have for the multifamily. But
Yes,
for assisted living, what I noticed there are way more business expenses,
there
which
are.
that underwriting thing is not covering. So I had an idea that I wanted to share with you, but it's going to, of course, change your model
No
a little
worries.
bit. And
Oh,
and
we'll
so I
change
wanted
it.
to make sure you're good with that before we,
I'm always good with the changes for the better.
yeah.
That'll be fantastic. And we could give comments in the comment column. We could give the range for RALs. So this could be the version 9 RAL.
Absolutely. And so what I'm going to do, Vinny, if it's okay, then I will show some of those things. Unfortunately, because of the errors you were talking about, I
Uh-huh.
wasn't able to complete the underwriting. I have a few things down there, but I can still show what I'm suggesting. And I think it's
Oh,
like a process. I think everybody can
I would love
can.
that. I would love it. I would love it. You want to share the screen, brother? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just came in, flew from San Francisco to New York, and he had 97 people sign up, right? I don't know how many showed up. Saurabh, go ahead.
60, 70 people would have showed up.
Oh, 60, 70. That's a very good percentage of
It
people
was,
showing up. Where did you hold it? Was it a restaurant, bar, hotel? Where did you?
uh, it was like a rooftop bar in the Times Square.
Oh, Times
So
Square.
yeah, pretty good. Turnout was good. Had some good conversations. I've shared the link of the book as well over there. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely more population in New York City interested in real estate than San Francisco. So yeah.
Very good, very good. And again, I want to thank Saurabh for going the extra mile about Amazon and talking to them and how to get this whole QR code going. And then we presented that QR code to all the people at his meetup for free, which I'm very happy. And we'll keep on doing these things about all three books because we want to get in many hands. Thank you. Thank you. So what did you come up with? What were some objections? How was enthusiasm over there? And
I think most people are just concerned that things are not cash flowing and like interest rates are very high. Some
Mhm.
people were very new over there. They wanted to just get into real estate. So those people were there. And then say there were some who were properly into syndication
Mhm.
and they were doing like they had thousands of units under
Oh,
like
wow.
SGPs. So pretty big mix of people, very diverse set of people who showed up. So
Okay.
that was good. But mainly the sentiment is that with the NAR ruling and with real estate interest rates being high, things are not cash flowing, and then people still want to buy because they're waiting for the rates to go down and then refinance later on.
Sure, sure. And if you can get it cheaper from the top price, you get 25% off or 30% off. You could really come with some good and seller financing. That's the gist of it, right? Seller financing will help. Beautiful. All right. Anybody else wants to say? I know Brother Daryl is in the phone connected through phone. Brother Daryl or Anna, anybody wants to say anything before I share Ankur to share the screen for underwriting. And then after that, I'll share my underwriting of the RAL 10 bedroom, 9.5 bath in Scottsdale, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, where we bought. I got another lead on another one over there today. All right, Ankur, it's all yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm gonna show to you guys something over here. I mean, there are still some numbers that need to be fixed around here
Sure. Don't
because
worry.
there
Don't
was
worry.
like a little bit of mess up, right? But we'll try to do as much as we can. So I
Sure.
want to show you guys how we are typically being used to using expenses in our underwriting, right? So we had typical expenses, and when you really look at multifamily, we always have that property management, insurance, maybe payroll, depending on how it is, general and management, so on and so forth. But now that we come to the assisted living, there are so many of these additional business expenses that come in. And then you have to remember, like when we take business into account, there is also ways to view like EBITDA. So EBITDA is earning before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. And sometimes those expenses are also there in the P&L and the when you get those the business P&L or the tax return. So you have to find a way to actually capture those sometimes because it also shows you, it also gives you a say EBITDA also gives you a sense for the cash flow, but more than that, it gives you an ability to evaluate and value your business. So that was one of those. The other thing I realized is, like, for example, there'll always be things which will be separate or they will be bundled together, like even like utility or marketing and whatnot. So what I thought about is one of the ways we can do this is for right now, I don't want to change any of the format here, but if you look at it, I was able to pull out like the P&L. Okay. So now the P&L that you will get, the business P&L will likely be as part of a SIM or an OM, or it's going to be some sort of in some sort of a PDF. Even if it is like tax returns, if you have tax returns through standard online filing, you'll have like digital format. So what I want you to do is try to go to this website.
Which one? Yeah.
You just Google for PDF to Excel, and there's this website called PDF to Excel. Okay.
Wonderful.
Just go there. It's absolutely free. Upload your tax return, whatever basically you want to get the exact P&L right. Take a snip of it, take a snapshot, or just like print it into a PDF if it's an image. Upload it here. It'll just get it done in a second, and then you
Beautiful.
you can what you do is I've been operating on Google Drive, Vinny and everybody.
Yes.
So what I do is simply I just do this, right? Once you have the Excel, you just do this. You don't need to copy paste also, right? Don't touch it at all. Like just do an import. Just do an import and then you upload it.
Yeah, it's there.
You have the T12. You just do that. I did this one as a screenshot. You just do that. And then it's going to ask you, hey, do you want to import it new spreadsheet or insert new sheet? You just do insert new sheet and then you click import and this is what comes up.
Right there. Beautiful.
Right. So why go through this when you can already do that? The reason being is that now you don't need to rely on manually copy pasting things.
Yeah.
You can do is this. Okay. So I'm going to just show you an example. I have to fix these numbers anyway.
Sure.
Let's just say insurance. I'm going to do this and let's say I go to.
Oh, I see. You're going to combine those. Yeah.
Correct. Let's take another one actually. Maybe I'll take like payroll. Okay, that's like a big one, right? So I go for payroll here and I do this, right? So
I love it. Love it. Yes.
And then what I can do is to start off with, I can even do over here.
Divide by the number of rooms, right?
So you can, don't worry about this side because once you get the seller side stuff figured out, then we can also increase certain things and whatnot. But more importantly, let's say you're short of time. What I do, this is cheating.
No, you put that there. Why not? Yeah, total
Exactly.
expenses.
So here's what I do, right? So I'll take the total expenses here, color coded, don't destroy the format, but
that's
like
okay. Nothing to worry. Yeah. There we go.
So what I would do is, let's say, not the book income. Here is the total expenses, right?
Now, I do want to say that because we're going to be paying for the higher price in real estate. So the tax from the mill rate might be more. They might have bought it at a cheaper real estate price. So that will be one thing we can add on. And also the insurance. As a new operator or something like that, I know I want the, what's that called? Umbrella insurance and every kind of insurance there is, director's insurance. I like to keep it clean. So that can be added on to your total expenses or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but bottom line is what you can also do,
Uh-huh.
and if you have to go really one step further, you can also, the sell side completely, bypass it like I just did. I just color coded it and made this
Yes,
all
yes,
zero.
yes.
I don't get confused.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you might
yeah,
think it's a sum from here. So that's
sure.
really important that don't get confused, right? So this comes here. So then you get the net operating income, and we haven't even started getting to why is this number like this and like breaking down that. But here's the cool part. If you really need to break down this number, you can just go here, right? And then you have exactly what the sellers are saying. So
Sellers
you
are,
can always go there and you can say, hey, why are you saying that this is like this? Or why are you
and it
saying that
went up from 784 to
Yep.
1.2. That's 500,000 they paid themselves or something
That
happened.
is right. That is right. They did pay. I found that out. I have asked the broker for the breakdown and tax returns, and he said he is going to get it for us.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah. So we'll cover more details with you on this one. We
I
need some
love
more
it.
like
Love it.
interesting tidbits, but
That's fantastic what you're doing. This way, you bring the Excel of the P&L into another sheet within this worksheet, and
yeah,
then maybe we could even add more lines. I know, help me.
absolutely.
Saurabh, you helped me to add some lines. So maybe we could even do all these different categories. Why not? It's not going to take that long at all. And then we
Yeah.
just,
Only problem though is the
no, you're not
we.
going to believe what I'm going to say.
Oh, go
See,
ahead, please.
we will take, even just keep it totally blank, 20, in the row, all these numbers, we could say expenses, and it will be just copy pasting those expenses.
I'm glad you said it and I'm not me.
Because
Because
we keep the property taxes on the top and the
right,
management percentage
right.
on the top, we'll move it up, and insurance.
Yep.
And rest everything, we'll just copy paste it for each case study.
Yeah. Another way to do the same thing what you just said, Vinny, is
Yeah,
like let's say this is 1%, right?
sure.
And let's say I'm just going to throw some numbers out here just to prove a point, right?
Yes,
So let's
yes.
say this is 20,000. Let's
Yeah,
say
yeah.
this is 1 million, and that's all you want to. Oh, not 1 million. Wait. Let's say this is this much. So
Sure.
I have some numbers here,
Yes.
and I know this is the total. So
Yeah.
now what I can do is this minus,
Ah, you got it. Yes.
right? I just do that. Boom. So I know,
So the
or sorry,
total
not
will be
here,
then say, I
not
got you,
total.
got you.
Yeah, but you for the rest of it, it's like the
For sure. Fabulous, fabulous.
right.
No, I think that's the best way to do it, because in RALs, in centers and assisted living, there are more categories that we keep track of. It's an operation. It's just not the real estate, it's operation. In multifamily, it was real estate more, and then just having 4 employees, community manager, salary, and this and that. But in
Yeah.
this way, we could add more to it. Yep, yep, yep.
Another interesting thing is, I think, to find out is, for example, for this assisted living where we are buying both the real estate and the business together, I talked to one of my, like the guy who I talked to for SBA and all of that, and this would, something like this would, like, for example, qualify for 504.
Oh,
So
it will.
we,
Yeah, up to
yes,
19 million. I was told, Bo told me up to 19 million I can do 504, and up to 5 million I can do this one, the SPA 7A, 7A, I think it's called. Oh
yeah,
boy,
yeah.
Ola
So
is
this
coming in. Boy, Ola from Dallas is coming in. Brother Ola, Dr. Ola is coming in. Wow. Hey, Ola, how are you? There, he's coming. Yeah, please go ahead. Please
Now,
go
and
ahead.
the beauty of 504 is that you can actually have 25-year amortization. So which
Yes.
means your debt
Yes.
service comes out to be lower.
Uh-huh.
Means you have more room to play with if you have to give things to your. David was pointing out if you we have to make sure our investors are happy. So that
Yeah.
comes in. That comes in handy.
I'm telling you, first deal you do with the investors, give them really good. And then, as the market improves, that's so forth like that. I remember my very first deal. used to be was the 70-30 split. I used to do 60-40, but for that first deal, I said, okay, I'll do 70-30 back when 18 years back. But this is great. Let me see. So are these numbers working for you in this deal or no?
Let's actually see.
Yeah.
So we are not going to do, wait, let's see. Down payment is not going to be like this.
Okay. Just put
So one
that
of the
percentage
things,
down, change the percentage down to lower, like instead of 25, do it lower, what it will be your number. So just say 15, and then it will show you what's out there.
yeah,
Would you give this much? No.
I would actually, so here's the thing, what we're also trying to figure out alternate financing with the seller. So which is a little bit still underway, but if that happens, then we can actually make this a little bit more attractive.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. And also, one of the other open items is this is likely not going to be this much because we are not going to be paying. There are a few things, right? If you
Oh,
want,
quite a
I
bit. I
can show you.
think, remember, the net profit was so low, and
Yeah,
I think they're putting everything in salary so that
exactly.
it's expensed out, but then they
Yeah.
don't have to pay any taxes because guess what? They gave the money to, wait a minute, or maybe it has to be taxed. It has to be, if it's salaries and wages, and they're doing it properly, then the taxable K1 has to come or
Yeah,
the 1099 has to come, right? Or maybe if
exactly.
they're partners in the business, then it's owner's draw. It's owner's draw. So the LLC
Yes.
will be able to then, I'm not CPA, but I know there are so many ways to really,
Yeah. I
yeah,
think what we were told is because you see there's another thing for owner officer salary, so they have basically bundled in their own salaries also
I
over.
see.
That's really why this is pretty big. And so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have like already issued get to them to get me tax returns which they're working on. So that way
Hmm.
we'll get to know the breakdown and everything.
But
Regardless, I
can I
think,
make a observation? Go down
please.
below, brother. Book net income. They did. Is it the? Oh, no, it did go up by 500,000 in
Yeah,
expense. Yeah, income is reduced. It went from a loss
yes.
to making money.
So the reason for that is
Ah,
because this guy was actually a flipper. So he bought this at a discount. It was not in the best shape. He bought it at a discount. He turned it around. It's like a
okay,
massive, I mean,
okay,
it's a massive 12,000 square feet facility.
got it, got it. How many units
It's still
was
higher.
this? How many units?
It's a
30?
23 bed. It's a
23.
23 bed licensed for 24,
Okay.
but right now it's 23 bed, and
But you
they
say
already have
bed or how many units or
bed.
rooms?
Units, I'm not still 100% sure, but I
Okay.
know they have 23 beds and
Okay.
they have a license for 12,000 per bed right now. For this year, they have signed contract for 12,000 per bed.
What? Is it only
Yes,
memory care?
I believe so. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
also we are
because
finding.
memory care, the cost is like 7,500 to 12,000,
Yeah,
but that's for memory care, personal attention. That's why the salaries are higher because it's one-on-one many times and so forth. Oh, wow.
right.
Okay, it's
And
totally,
so,
oh, wow. So that will be something, please do research. What's the study of just the memory care Alzheimer patients over there, right? In
right,
the 85 to 90 years of age, what's the pool? See, you don't want to get stuck with something where you cannot have assisted living and memory care because then your per room cost will be going down. It won't be
yeah,
12,000, it'll be maybe 7,000. I don't know. I don't know the area,
they
but
have both. Yeah,
okay, okay.
they have both. They have both. But the interesting thing about this one is if you really, so they essentially got like an independent evaluation also,
Mhm.
and the property itself, they're valuing it at 5.23, and they're allocating at 220 to this thing and then 1.8 to business.
I
But
see.
we know for a fact that if even if we take these expenses and we take the
Yeah.
business, if we take the business data, we know its valuation is going to be much
Mhm.
higher. So I think even if we get like favorable terms, which I think
Mhm.
the seller is open to, absolutely,
Mhm.
we can be making money and getting in.
No, I'm
getting
so
in that.
glad you're really getting into the nitty-gritty. Again, this is just an example.
It's the exam, yeah.
I just want everybody, if the students are watching later on or like that. But that's fantastic, brother. So,
Yeah.
and the
Made
upside,
some changes here also actually. So
uh-huh.
bedtime. So what I did is like I just put two bed types, right? Independent or shared. Or no,
Okay.
actually I should have done it the other way actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
this is
independent is
shared
like,
up
yeah,
there. See, that's what I like to find out. When
yeah,
people tell me about beds, sometimes it's pairing of the beds. So
yeah.
one bed, one bedroom will have two seniors in there. But that's where I don't like it sometimes, because then you're paying such a high price for 23 beds and it's not 23 units. And
Yeah.
not everybody likes to be in the same room. I'm just saying that. Like
Totally.
Phoenix, I figured that out, because people, they will pay less money for pairing, but they're saying 12,000. That's very high. That's very high, brother. So you should
I'll
do
get like
comparison
more
study.
scoop on that.
The best thing is to ask Perplexity, right? Hey, give me the market comparison for Alzheimer seniors in this zip code. I'm telling you, Perplexity goes to their websites and everywhere. Perplexity, right? That's the one sort of
Right.
put me on. And it gives you all the different, the links, where it goes and everything. I'm loving it too. Just so nice. I'll show you my SBA loan whole business plan today. I'll show you that also. It's all done by ChatGPT and through the research that was done by Perplexity. It's ready. I sent it in to the SBA people, to Bo, and it did a fabulous job for me. Fabulous job. Then, would you like me to show mine? Would you like to? We have a little bit time left, right? Okay, let's go here. Vinney Chopra is here. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll get out of this. Come on, Vinney. Okay, out and in. There we go. So this is the one. I'll just take it to the top so you all can see it. So this is the property. As you all know, I bought it just recently over there in Phoenix, Arizona, 10-day closing, done, and seller financing, the whole bit. Quick calculator. I would love to show you. Let me make it bigger. Oh, come on, Vinney. There we go. Okay. So quick calculator is right there. I paid 1,325,000, already paid it. Appraised value, the seller gave me the appraisal, 1.525, literally. So I cut down 200,000. She knew Winnie can close because she tried to close it 2 times and took her 6 months and they didn't close. So anyway, I paid only 250 down and she carried the loan of this much right there. So units is 10, that means bedrooms. These are 10 bedrooms, 5,000 income per, I think I mentioned to you. So annual is going to be 600,000, 68% operating expenses. I put it down. That's right there, 408,000. Net operating income, 192,000 right there. And then debt service costs. I don't know why I said that 5%. I don't know what that means. But, oh no, actually, they should be higher. Cash flow, I'll show you the whole thing. No, not to worry. Debt service cost. Isn't it at a regular, it will be, yeah. And why did I say 5%? Because it's already included. The wraparound is here, right? But I have to pay 8,500 a month. So times 12, that's like 100,000. So it should be, I think, about 9.5%, I think, is the interest rate. Anyway, 10. This is probably right. So cash flow, blah, 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 cash and cash, really good. Then cap rate of 14 point this. But this is just, outside, right? I'll take you to the inside now. So this is it right there. I took it out. How can I just say Command plus to increase the magnification? Who knows it? If I want to
Yeah.
do it.
Control plus on your
Oh,
mouse.
control plus. Thank you. Control plus. Thank you, Anna. Oh, it's
If
not.
that doesn't work, Vinny, on the lower right-hand corner of your screen is a thing, a slider.
Yeah, this is the one. Okay. I think I would love to do this because everybody could see it very nicely. Please see this here. Again, it's 1 bedroom, 10. And this is sometime it's shared room. There will be more money coming in. That's why I did that. A bedroom, independent room, small, large, whatever. So this is percentage right there, 285 square feet and 5,000 each. Then square footage per square foot, it just calculated it for me. Then total revenue per month right here. What I was looking at was my formulas were wrong. When I came here, it was going to only F13, because that's what the original worksheet was. So I'll upload this new one if somebody wants it. So it's got now up to right formulas, right everything. So this is where it is right now, present. And market rent is this, then it's going to be upside. Then it's, of course, upside of 30%. What will be value increase at 6 cap and 8 cap? So that's what I did it over there. But we could change it, guys. We are just starting from there. Okay, let me go here to take you to this page. Okay, there we are. So it's already under contract. License is already being get. My operator went to the big warehouse, beautiful showroom of the furniture. She sent me the video and we are now furnishing it. So we have some things already there. We are adding more to it to furnish it fully and getting going. I paid this much right there. Per square foot is this, per square whatever, $400 per square foot, fully renovated, sprinkler systems, everything in there. So this was the price and I paid this. That's what it came out here. This is our gross revenue right over here. Physical vacancy, I just took 5% just in case for the whole year. And it's 570 right there. Property taxes, 21,000. Actually, I wouldn't be paying in the starting, but later on I'll be paying because she paid the property taxes also up to 1 year because she just got this loan. She prepaid insurance and property taxes, but it could be more. I just said over here, I think we're going to fix this up. This thing will change it all. These red thing, the comments, I'll be changing all those. And then this is payroll, 160, 16,000 per. This is real payroll, guys. This is real payroll, just to let you know. So insurance, this, that, we will be not paying any money. Third party, we're going to manage ourselves, which I'll be paying. My payroll is pretty strong, 160,000. That out of that 60,000 is the operator, the manager, who's going to be tweaking her thumb because I'm going to have 4 of these, right? So then she'll be able to put effort into it and so forth. So any questions so far? Total expenses of 258,000. So what's the ratio? I was going to do it here. I don't know if I did it or not, but I'll just do it here. Equal to, take this here, divide that by the revenue, which is 570. So my expense ratio is this 54.7%. Actually, she gave me even lower. I can't believe it. So I even fudged it. Even if I fudge it here, let's say insurance of, instead of 1,000, I'll say 2,000 per unit. Now it made it 20,000 here, right? And this one, maybe I will increase this to even higher amount, which, oh, what did I do there? I think I multiplied by, oh, this percentage. Okay, I got it. Let's say 3%. So now it's 31.8. Look at that. Still, is it wrong or, oh, maybe it's not totaling up correctly. Let's see. Let's look at the formula, 25 to 36. 25 to 36, that's correct. And then net operating income is this one, which is D21 minus, oh, okay, maybe I did a mistake. I should have taken here, not D38, but D37. My bad. Sorry about that. See, that's why I don't lock the cells so that you could do it yourself. Oh my gosh, that's even lower, guys. All right, I'm smiling already because I did not do what she asked me to do, my operator, she said, Vinney, my homes are doing this. So I said, are you sure? She says, yes. So let's see if I could do it this way. Would it come in the center? Let's try that. Okay. Oh, it won't let me? Or would it let me?
Hey, Vinny, this is Daryl.
Hi, Daryl. How are you, brother?
I'm good, my friend. I have a question for you.
Yes, go for it.
How does the manager manage
Yes.
the operator when it comes to expenses in an RAL versus
Yes.
a multifamily?
Okay. Very good point. Let's do.
What kind of expenses can we that are there, but we're not really.
We'll come back. We'll come back to the worksheet again. No
Yeah.
problem. So essentially in multifamily, right, Brother Daryl,
Mhm.
it's the community manager and a leasing person. Of course, up to 70 units, I always say that same manager can take care of the leasing also. In my 107 units, one manager took care of everything, 107 units. She
Right.
took care of, because the property was in a good area, Adelaide, 97% occupied, always. So many people are coming in. She's not too busy. A lead maintenance and a community manager. 2 people ran my whole asset in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's
Beautiful.
amazing. So payroll is small because you just give them, I think we were giving her 70,000 per year, which is good income, and 55 or 60,000 to the lead maintenance, right? But
Right.
in RAL, please bear with me, RAL, it's 24-hour care. So we have caregivers that you need to pay $1 to $1.50 more than the competition per hour to keep them with you, not go around all over the place. And you pay 24 hours for each.
That's all for this episode of the Investor Impact. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow alongside this powerful inner circle.